And Eric, if he is what they want him to be, certainly looked good. Does that push the Yankees past the Astros in your mind to get to the series?
Makes them feel better about themselves, but the Astros, they match up on paper better than anybody, I think, for winning the World Series. The Yankees, yes, does that help? Does that allow Aaron Boone to start playing with that bullpen and that pitching staff? I think, he's mentioned it publicly that it's going to be an unconventional approach this postseason with that Yankees staff because he's got so many arms, and he is, the word is deploy all of these guys. So Severino, yes, go out there, you see how long you can go, and then boom, you get right to the bullpen. It just is another weapon for the Yankees.
And for me, he's their ace. He's back. He can match up with anyone in the playoffs head-to-head, and that's very important for the Yankees because they have a team that can hit with anyone. But I want to see him after this start, see how he's feeling. I saw him consistently throw 97 tonight. That's very positive. Breaking ball looked very sharp. But for me, they're still not the favorites because of all these injuries. You get one back, you lose Betances. It's been that way all season. I'm still concerned with that.
And I think, too, with Severino, you have to wait until he's thrown 3 starts. And then, right before you get to the postseason, then you can say, this is where we see he can help us most. You can't really grade anything on tonight. You're pitching against the Angels. There's no Trout. There's no Ohtani, no Upton. Yes, you can look at the stuff, but still way too early to get excited or to go, I don't know.
Yeah, but it still could be a reliever, a couple of innings, right?
Honestly, they need this guy to start.
Yeah,
this is their ace.
We know, but
and he looked comfortable tonight. He didn't look overamped. He looked normal, and he's been that guy that they had to get to that level of progression, and he came out tonight just like he was the ace at the end of last season.
Yeah, somebody has to start the game, right? Somebody has to start the game, and he may be, in 2 more starts, he may be your best option. He may be better than Paxton. He may be your first choice.
And what about you got Tanaka, the veteran? You have
right. So you watch what happens this postseason with the Yankees, and like I said, Booney has come out and said it. He said, "I don't know what we're going to do," and we may use some of those guys that are starters. We may use them in a bullpen fashion. So he's got so many weapons. That's the advantage the Yankees have.
Herman has 18 wins.
And he may be in the bullpen, right?
Crazy.
It is. It's nuts.
What about the injury, Sanchez and Encarnacion?
You need both of those guys back because I don't think they're replaceable. These are big boppers, and you're going to need those guys to hit home runs against a dominant staff like Houston Astros.
Yeah, Encarnacion for me. That's the guy. He just, the presence, he's been there, done that. He's had the success. And look at this guy, he's been doing it for 8, 10 years as far as the home runs. That is experience, and you cannot replace that at all. And it'll be interesting to see, if he can come back and be effective. I know they're talking about, Stanton, him coming back too as well. It's just, Encarnacion, though, is the guy.
And he's been on the big stage a lot. Yeah. He thrives off big-time pitching, so he'll pop a home run any second, and they need that guy.
Speaking of Stanton, Aaron Boone says that he could be activated tomorrow or Thursday, and he's recovering from that strain in his right knee. Stanton has been out since June 25th, has played in only 9 games all season. Frank, do you see him figuring in this at all?
I just don't see it going to the playoffs when you're facing the best pitching. He hasn't had enough time to get right. I know they probably had minor league guys throwing to him nonstop, but it's not the same when you're facing Verlander, Cole, those type of pitching.
And this is a big man, right? This isn't, hey, I'm going to come back and I'm just going to shoot some balls to right and make some contact. This is a lot of moving parts, and this is a guy that, it's a power swing. That just doesn't hibernate for 3 or 4 months and then come out and go like, here I am. Just tough.
Especially if you're seeing a guy like Verlander in the postseason. So he still likes the Astros. World Series.
I'm still going with the Astros, that 3-headed monster they have at the top of the rotation. October pitching is everything, and Houston has a lot of it.